So Dragon Ball Daima is the newest addition to the Dragon Ball series, but we're going to take a quick peek as to exactly what it really is. Now, I haven't been keeping up with the Dragon Ball information, so I'm completely out of the loop, so all this stuff is new to me. That being said, let's jump into it. So this story takes place after the events of Dragon Ball Super. The first thing I have to say is, wow, the animation looks amazing. I always like how they combine the old with the new. I thought Super had a more plastic approach, but this looks like the Broly movie's animation, just a little bit more colorful. It's like as if they mixed the old animation of Dragon Ball Z with the new animation from Dragon Ball Super, and this is what you get. Definitely better than Super Heroes animation, I could tell you that. That was terrible.
Oh my god, bro.
This is dribble! Absolute dribble!
So apparently the way the story works is Goku and his friends are all turned into kids by a demon. And we see like a brief shot of this demon watching Goku and Vegeta's fights and battles, and they highlight Babidi here. So I'm guessing that this person is either related to Babidi and Deborah, or they used to work for them or something. I'm not too sure. You know, it's a little bit early to tell. But in order to reverse this wish, because it looks like the dragon was used for this, in order to reverse this, Goku and his friends venture out to try and fix this issue. It does sound pretty similar to Dragon Ball GT, which is very cool, and it's also an adventure story, which is something that Dragon Ball really needed. Because remember, the way that the series started out was with an adventure. And that is the most fascinating aspect about Dragon Ball. In Dragon Ball Z, we kind of went back to, well, in Dragon Ball Z, they kind of took the story to just fighting. I mean, you did have a little bit of an adventure when it came to going to Namek, but it really wasn't too much about travel. But this one seems, from what I've read, it says that they're either going to travel the Earth or travel the galaxy. Either one is going to be pretty cool. It's stated that this is only going to be 20 episodes long and will air in the fall of 2024. So we might have to wait a while. I don't know. 2024, I was hoping we would get this at the beginning, but you know, fall, it's going to be a little bit of a wait. And it's said that this takes place directly after Dragon Ball Super. So this is a little bit where I'm confused, because what are they doing with Dragon Ball Super? Is Dragon Ball Super just not gonna come back? I thought that they would continue Dragon Ball Super's storyline in terms of anime, because there's still a lot to tell. I mean, they didn't do the Moral arc, they didn't do the Granola arc. There's a lot of stuff for them to animate. Dragon Ball Super ended in 2018. I think it came back in 2015 and it ended in 2018, so it wasn't out too long. But, you know, there's still so many stories to tell. This does state that Toriyama is heavily involved in Dragon Ball Daima. Like, he's very involved with the production and a lot of the character designs. So that's good news. But is Dragon Ball Super not going to come back? That's just what I wanted to know. That being said, this does sound very interesting. It does sound like a different take on a story. Or you could look at it as a retelling of Dragon Ball GT, just with more so of Toriyama's involvement, which would be pretty cool. Kind of like what his vision would have been for GT, I guess you could say. But it's its own thing, which is very cool. And I do like what I see. The animation is fantastic. I love the designs. But I gotta ask this. If everybody's being turned into a kid, I think y'all know where I'm going with this. If everybody's being turned into a kid, is Gohan gonna be in it? Because if Gohan is in this, oh, they got nothing to worry about. That dude, bro, we all seen what Gohan was. We seen him in the newest movie, but something about Gohan when he was a kid was just ferocious. This kid was unbeatable. I don't know, man. Gohan, they're probably going to exclude Gohan. Honestly, they're probably going to leave him out because the way the designs look, it's like everybody's still in their adult form, but they just have a kid body, you know? So, but if they did that with Gohan, where they actually turn him into a kid again, the fan base would go absolutely nuts. But you never know. I think that they're going to just exclude Gohan. But it does sound very interesting. So this is what Dragon Ball Daima is going to be. Let me know if you guys are going to check it out. It sounds pretty cool. I'm definitely going to check it out. It's only 20 episodes long, so it's not a lot. So we will go from there, guys. And let me know what you guys think down below. I'll catch you guys next time. That's all I got.